Let's do some GBG, Kyle and Fug.
Okay. Yesterday, I told you about 14-year-old Modern Family star Ariel Winter, who was, she had some major family drama, right? Her mom was supposedly stripped of custody of her for abuse allegations. Well, she refused to miss work yesterday, and they caught up with her and asked her about it. This was all she said.
I'm sorry. The allegations are false.
Ariel's brother also talked a little bit to the paparazzi about what was going on and somewhat explained a totally different story.
Their allegations are not true. This is stemming over a boy dating my little sister, but my family had no idea about until the end part of it.
Here's what I hear, people, because, of course, Ariel Winter's mom is totally denying all these claims. She's saying she saved her daughter from statutory rape, which, not the R word, like not that, but, I mean, the guy she's dating is 18 and a half years old. Now, Ariel Winter is 14 years old, so obviously that's illegal. When her mom allegedly caught them in bed together, she flipped out, and that's supposedly what this was all about. Now, there's some fishy things to this story because authorities do not believe Ariel Winter's mom. They actually believe that there was abuse going on in the house, and she's just putting this story out there kind of to save face. Here's the interesting thing. She says she walked in on them. This was September 24th, but didn't bring this up to the authorities until 5 days after she lost custody of Ariel. Now, it should have been mentioned that it takes a great deal for Child Protective Services to even consider removing a minor from a home. It's got to be fully investigated with numerous visits from authorities, interviews with family members. I mean, you name it. CPS wants proof before they take these kids out of the home, and they took her out of the home. So when she returned to work yesterday, she just told everybody that the allegations were false, but they're still investigating this. They don't buy that at all whatsoever. So it's a little fishy.
I wonder if they'll write it into the show, the
I doubt
CPS
it.
storyline.
That sounds really funny.
Not at all. Miley Cyrus got her surprise bachelorette party on The Ellen Show. Absolutely hysterical. The video's on her website, johnjrich.com, keyword GBG. But despite reports that their relationship is on the rocks, if you believe some tabloids, Miley Cyrus is getting married June 11th in Palm Springs.
That's so soon. We haven't bought a gift yet.
I know, and we haven't got our invitation. I feel so sad about this. They say Miley is having a low-key sushi dinner with a female friend who brought up the wedding. She was saying how happy she is. They finally nailed down a date and location. She seems excited about it, and that was the date, June 11th. If it's true, she's got to be happy about being a June bride, right?
What year?
What do you mean? This year.
June 11th. Okay, let me do the math.
It's coming year. 2013.
We can go if you're asking.
She's not going to turn back time. If I
What
could
does she
turn
share?
back time.
Everybody,
All right. I love that. I absolutely love that. Ow. All right. There's big news in Taylor Swift's world. A couple of weeks ago, it was reported she had broken up with Connor Kennedy and moved on. But from what I'm hearing, and this doesn't leave the room, she hasn't moved on. She is still stayed in contact with Connor Kennedy. She was very close with his family, despite those reports that they hated her and all of that. She's already RSVP'd her attendance to an upcoming Kennedy Awards bash. This is all happening December 3rd. And so a lot of people are saying they're going to be reunited.
I like them together. They look cute.
Good.
You know, she must be crazy.
What do you mean?
When you listen to the words, like you listen to "We'll Never Ever Be Together Again," when you listen to those, like,
She's not crazy. She's a girl, man.
I know, but when you listen to it, it's like,
What do you mean?
it's such a psychotic point of view.
No, it's not. The thing is, you didn't grow up with
not
girls.
psychotic.
I grew up with my sister.
Yeah, but she's
and her
psychotic.
friends. I didn't grow up with guys.
your sister.
This is psychotic.
Yeah, no, it's not. She's just writing about what she feels. She's laying it on the table.
I know,
right.
but when you hear it, it's mental.
Not really.
We haven't seen each other in a month. I love you. Whoa, hey, chill. Pull
That's
it
not what
back.
she's
We've
saying.
only
But
been
what about-
together from, learn the
She's-
lyrics, fool.
She's saying his.
Everyone's been through that situation. If you want to talk psychotic, there's plenty of other artists we could talk about lyrics, but I would like to move on to the next story if possible.
She's a crazy girl.
No, Taylor's just fine.
I
well,
think she's awesome.
there have been a lot of reports that are saying, is she ever going to write the song, Maybe It's Just Me?
Yeah. And the reports, that's what I heard it from you. That's hilarious. Maybe it's just me. That is genius.
Alrighty then. Did you hear anything about Justin Bieber breaking up with Selena Gomez? Probably not, but you may soon, very soon. Now, the Victoria's Secret fashion show just happened. Him, Rihanna, a lot of people performed. I guess Bieber just like could not. I mean, he was like a kid in a candy store at this thing. When he wasn't looking the models up and down, and you can see the pictures. I mean, there's proof in the pictures. There's proof in the pudding. Remember his alleged accuser? Anyway, sorry.
She's mad at him for looking at Victoria's Secret models that were right there.
No,
Shame on
Richard
her. I dump her
Berra.
for that.
Oh, no. It was the fact that while he was not staring at them, he was asking every girl in sight for their numbers. I mean, he was picking up digits.
On stage? That would have been cool to watch.
No.
Just put your number right here in my phone.
I can be
Most
your
of the people
boyfriend.
were
Put your
not
phone number.
interested, including, and I find this one very interesting, she turned Bieber down. Erin Heatherton. Now, this probably doesn't ring a bell to you, but this is the chick that just broke up with Leonardo DiCaprio. She turned Justin Bieber down.
What is it, 1930s
Turned him
GBG?
Down.
Leonardo DiCaprio, see? You may know him from The Aviator and other films.
Whatever. There is one person that he was seen getting a little cozy with. A little cozy. That happens to be Harry Styles from One Direction's ex-girlfriend. Justin
really?
Bieber.
Are you giving me the business over here, Cal Unfuck?
Getting cozy. Cuddling up, if you will.
Say it ain't so.
Oh, gosh.
Say it ain't so, Kyle.
Getting cozy.
I just saw them when they were together, him and Selena. They were fine, I tell you.
What's worse is
Say it ain't
afterwards.
so, champ.
Afterwards, at the after party, she was spotted crawling over a booth to get to Justin Bieber, exposing her rear end in a super short miniskirt. The whore. Anyway, moving on.
Golly, Kyle.
One Direction was on X Factor last night. They performed and they made reference to their now famous Pepsi commercial.
We met Drew Brees on our travels, and yeah, he's a very good footballer. Not so sure about his singing.
I heard a little bit of a different story from somebody, and here's his take on it. Take a look.
Hey guys, it's Drew. I just turned on the X Factor, and there you were, singing our new single without me. You must have realized I wasn't there, though, because you could tell there was something special missing, right? But 1DB forever, right? I'll see you at the next performance.
Huh? Did he say singing your gore new single? Is it like your,
I think, my son Kemp is like hardcore athlete, hardcore football fan. And I think he has an issue with the One Direction Drew Brees combo.
Really?
He loves One Direction. He loves Drew Brees. I think he thinks those need to be separate worlds.
I think he's right.
Now,
I think so too.
We talked about this earlier. I've really, really wanted to get attached to X Factor, but I think it's terrible. There's so many things wrong with it. Although they did something interesting last night, something that no other show like this, where people get to vote, America gets to vote, they actually ranked the singers in the order
Of
that all
total
the
votes,
votes
right?
came in. Yeah, of the votes. 12-1, people. 12-1. Now, one of our favorites, and the one that we are supporting from the show, Beatrice Miller, was 10th. She was only 10th. So, while I cannot support the show anymore, I will say I would like to support Beatrice Miller and vote for her next week. That is all. Other than that, I want to have nothing to do with the X Factor anymore.
Wow, you've really turned on this
They've
just
ruined
one
it.
night.
I'm cool with that too. I don't like those little hosts.
I've been telling you, Kyle, for a while that The Voice is better than the X Factor.
I don't like Mario Kardashian.
No, I can't get into The Voice either.
You don't enjoy Dash hosting the show?
Stop calling her Dash. You're not friends with her. Just kidding. On our website right now, johnjandrich.com, type in the keyword. Dash is not going to catch on. Type in the keyword GBG. You can see the videos from X Factor last night if you want. I don't know. But more interesting is the photos from the Victoria's Secret fashion show. Justin Bieber. He looks so excited, if you know what I'm saying. Not like that. Like that. johnjandrich.com, keyword GBG.